Hi guys, my name is Valerie and this is a channel about the United States, about how to get an education in America and how to find a job in America. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe for my channel, because here we're gonna talk a lot of useful things about this. In this video, we're going to talk about community colleges. What are the advantages of going to community college and how much does it cost to attend a community college in the United States? And the most important part is the cheapest community colleges in America. So if you are an international student who want to apply for education in the United States and thinking about going to a community college, keep on watching. And let me just put a little note over here. As you can see, I'm not local, I'm not American. I came here from Ukraine, and yes, I do have an accent, and yes, my English is not perfect, but in spite of these facts, I still know a lot about studying in America, and especially I know a lot about community colleges because I've been going to community college here. So please don't judge my accent and just keep listening to what I'm saying. So what is a community college? Community college is a 2-year institution which provides you an affordable education or can be used as a pathway to a 4-year program in a university. Community colleges become more and more popular among Americans and foreign students because they are so cheap. The cost for a community college can be 2 or 3 times cheaper than the cost for a university, which is a good deal. For international students, a community college can be a great way to get a future bachelor or master degree here in America. Moreover, you can enter a community college here in America as soon as you get your high school diploma, but there is also one interesting fact I want to share. In Washington State, you can attend community college as soon as you turn 16 years old, which means you don't even have to have your high school diploma. You just need to be 16 years old to start studying here in the United States, which can be a great option for those who don't want to wait and want to move to America as soon as possible. So why should you consider a community college as the way to get your education in America? First of all, there are no exams to get into a community college. You just need to pass IELTS or TOEFL, which are English tests, to prove that you know English good enough to be able to study here. Other exams are not required. Of course, there might be some programs which will require you to provide some portfolio. For example, if you're going to study in web design program, they might ask you to send them some portfolio with your artwork or something. But these are the questions you should discuss with your college directly, or actually all information will be provided on their website. The second advantage of going to community college is that the cost for studying there is way cheaper than the cost of studying in a university. Moreover, there are some programs where you can attend a community college for 2 years, get your degree, and after transfer to a 3rd year of education in university, which kind of saves you, I would say, more than 10,000 bucks, which is a good deal. Colleges also provide you with a lot of practical knowledge which you can apply towards your future job right away. There is an associate degree which is called AAS degree, Associate of Applied Science, the main goal of which is to get you ready for your future job. And as soon as you finish this program, you can go ahead and start working, which is a great opportunity because you're going to get your practical skills right away. Another advantage of going to community college is that you can change your program of education. For example, you were looking into project management program while you were in your country. You came here, you assigned for classes, and you attended a college for like a week or 2, and you understood that you're not interested in that, or that you were expecting something else. And here's the good news, you can change your program. You can change your program after a year of studying in a college. So if you feel that there's something going wrong or you don't really like the program you're attending, you can always change it. And of course, you will pay some extra because you still would have to finish all the necessary credits for another program. Another thing is it is way easier to study at a community college than at university. The assignments are not that complicated and you don't have that much homework, and you only have 3 classes per quarter, which means that you can attend college like for 2 days per week, or I don't know, maybe 1 hour every day a week, which is not that difficult. So if you're not confident in your knowledge, if you're not that confident in your English, community college is a great option. Another thing is that you can take an additional English class in case you are not confident in your English. So during your first quarter studying in American college, you can take a 10 credit class 10 credit English class where you can improve your knowledges. As I mentioned before, there is an AAS degree you can get in a community college, Associate of Applied Science. This degree means that you go into a college for 2 years, and after you graduate, you get your OPT, which is optional practical training, and it is a year during which you can work legally here in America. Specifically for me, that was the main reason to choose community college over university, because here you study for 2 years and after you can go and have a job right away. And during that year, you can do your best and try to get your work visa. So you don't have to overpay money for attending 4 years at university. This was the main reason why I chose college over university, because I thought that I would rather go to college for 2 years and get my work authorization. I will work my best during that OPT and I'll try to get my work visa. Because otherwise I would have to go to university for 4 years and after just get my OPT and get my work authorization. But of course there might be differences. There might be something like you go to university for 2 years and you can get your OPT in between, but your degree wouldn't be finished, right? Here in community college, I know for sure that I have my associate degree and after I go to work, and in case it doesn't work out with work and I don't get work visa, I can always transfer to 3rd year at university, which kind of sounds like a good deal. So that might be something you want to consider. So how much does it cost to go to a community college here in the United States? The average cost is around $8,000 to $10,000 per year. And yes, that doesn't sound that cheap. But here's the good news for you. I did find some cheap community colleges which will cost you around $5,000 to $6,000 per year, and I'm gonna talk about them later in the video. College tuition fees may depend on the location of the college, which state this college is in, which city it is in, or even which score the college has. But the good news is, no matter which program you decide to choose in a college, the cost is gonna be the same because you're paying per credit but not per the program. So no matter if you're studying computer science or medicine or art, you're still gonna pay the same amount of money per credit. Of course, the price may be different if, for example, your computer science program has 60 credits, while art program has just 50 credits. Then person who is attending an art program will pay a little bit less. 1 year of education includes 3 quarters in it, which is fall quarter, winter quarter, and spring quarter. Of course, you can study during the summer too, but why not to take a break, right? So I was attending just 3 quarters, fall, winter, and spring, and I always took my summer off. Unlike many other universities and colleges in Europe, you don't have to pay here whole amount of money for the year in advance. Here you pay in each quarter separately. So for example, my college cost $10,000 per year and I was paying each quarter separately. So it was about $3,500 each quarter because I was set into 3 quarters, as I said before. So for example, I would pay $3,500 in fall, $3,500 in winter, and $3,500 for the spring quarter. And that's a really good thing because you don't have to pay all money in advance. You don't have to bring that whole amount of money with you here in the United States, and you can have some time to make some savings or let your parents to get some savings and send you money over here. The price for college also includes insurance in it because international students have to have an insurance to maintain their F1 status. So in this $3,500 which I was paying each quarter, my insurance was included. There is an interesting fact. So for example, I would take classes during the fall, winter, and spring quarter, and I would take summer off. So during the summer quarter, I still would have to pay my insurance fees, which were $400 per 3 months. But obviously there are some things which are not included in this price, which are books, living costs, food, parking, but actually everything except for the insurance and classes. So now let's move ahead and talk about the most affordable colleges in America. Honestly, it was not that easy to make this research because there were no list with the cheapest community colleges for international students. The only lists I found were about the most affordable colleges for locals, but as you may know, international students are paying 2 or 3 times more for education than locals do. So the prices here wouldn't be the same. So let's go ahead and look into those. I was focused on colleges which have programs for international students, and I was focused on colleges which have AAS degree, which is Associated Applied Science, which I talked about before, where you're going to college for 2 years and after you get your work authorization. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna use my resource here because I don't even want to try to memorize all those names and programs they offer. Honestly, I was shocked when I saw the information and the prices of these colleges on their websites, like $5,000 per year. That's really cheap. So I didn't trust the information I saw there, and I emailed to all of those colleges. Unfortunately, almost none of them replied to me. Actually, there was just one college which replied to me. So we're just gonna trust that other colleges providing us the real information on their websites. So the first cheap community college which I found is called Dodge City Community College, which locates in Kansas, which is a central part of the United States. And the cost of that college is $6,000 per year. Let's go and see which AAS degree programs they offer in their college. There's gonna be agriculture, food chain security, nursing program, building construction, technology, business technology, computer science, cosmetology, digital technology, early childhood education, etc. So there are going to be a lot of more AAS degree programs which you can find on their website, and I'm going to attach all the community colleges names and their websites and description to this video. Another community college price is just shocked. It's gonna be $2,500 to $3,000 per year, and it's called Luna Community College. It locates in New Mexico. And these are the AAS programs which they offer: allied health, vocational technical studies, media arts and film technology, nursing, business administration, computer science, and fire science. The next community college is called Allen County Community College, and it's gonna cost you $5,000 per year. It locates in Kansas, and these are the programs they offer: farm and ranch management, early childhood education, information technology, pharmacy technician, production media, etc. Except for the AAS degree, they also offer other transfer degree where you study in the college for 2 years and after you can move to university. And they have even way bigger variety of programs for those degrees. The next community college is called Alvin Community College, and it's gonna cost you around $6,000 per year. It locates in Texas. The programs they offer are emergency medical technology, health information management, human services, industrial design technology, management, culinary arts, computer information technology, etc. They actually do offer a lot of AAS programs, and they more other transfer programs. So these were four the most cheapest colleges I found here in America. I also saw some other list of colleges which had pretty good cost, but I couldn't find any proof of that on their website. To be honest, some colleges' websites built awfully, and it is just impossible to navigate. The user experience is just awful. And maybe there are some other colleges which offer the same low prices as this one, but it's just impossible to find any information on their websites. So I really hope it was a useful information for you, and in case you liked the video, please go ahead and click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because in my future videos we're gonna talk even more about studying in America. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in comments. I will gladly respond to them all. And have a good day or night. Bye!